Mentiase TV. Keep on watching Mentiase TV.
HMI. Okay, this is kind of a little bit of downtime in the case. This is a good time to ask questions. I think there's the downside of questions is that it can be annoying, and like nobody wants an annoying student. And so, yes, so just asking questions is normal.
One of the advantages of looking good in the operating room is because we look good for the nurses. Yeah, we're gonna look good for the nurses. Now, why do we want to look good for the nurses? Because we'll have a mask on, so we're not talking about appearance. We want to look good for the nurses because the nurses may tell all their friends how good of a surgeon we are, and their friends may tell somebody else. So the nurses know. So if you want to know who's the operating on you is any good or not, check the nurses that work for them. If they're a jerk, if they're a good surgeon, well, maybe you put up with them and use it for that.
And create your own seal this one. Right, but in this case, more important to breathe. So you don't want to injure the eyes, and you want to be sure that they're closed, and you can take them closed. But and this mask is quite large; they don't all come up that high. But put it in the mouth, open the mouth a little, and you get that one. And sometimes he won't do it, but you can turn the head to the side. I can't tell you why that works, but frequently turning the head to the side. When you can't ventilate like this, turn it to the side partially, and you can ventilate.
But you have all the good stuff on, and we try to not stir up a lot of coughing. So we would give them enough anesthesia and enough paralyzation for them not to cough. See, the problem was stuff coming back. So if you could keep them,
y'all are good. All right. So lots of good things in the history. Next slide. So here were some of the things that I had in mind: the onset of the symptoms, the triggers, medications, past history, family history. Next slide. And so, is this the first time this happened, or is this recurrent? Has this happened before? Triggers. For asthma, the big triggers, I meant to make you all tell me this. So the big triggers.
So then you can't be all like, well, I've been standing here for 5 minutes waiting for this patient. Why did it take so long? You have to say, oh, good, I'm glad you're here. Because the first time they come in with that, maybe it takes forever to
approach that with care, and you may sense a lady being a little standoffish, and you'll say, this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to feel for salivary glands, lymph nodes, and thyroid. I'm just going to get down to your collarbone. Of course, you'll know what you're talking about. I'm not going to go any lower than that. Don't need to. Are you okay with that? Either yes or no. If she's not, then you can say, see your physician, which is yes. But what we're going to do, we're going to look, and here again, you want to start inside, and you're starting to look. I usually look at the cheek, so we're looking in here. We take our finger, we pull that back. We're looking at the tissue around here. We're looking up above. We can see important stuff, which is the parotid gland.
That is not
just want to make sure that it's laying flat. Yeah, do you want to try that? there. And then lay your right hand over. Through that little
Doesn't matter where, just where you've got a little control. So this is crossed over. Right hand over here, up like that. This brings through, like that. Goes down. This one comes over this way. And then.
So you drape your left strand over, and then pinch here, and then turn it back through. Yeah. And then for this one, you'll want to rotate your hands that way so that it lays down flat like that. Does that make sense? Yeah. It's hard. The one you
Exactly that way. Instead of, I'm not pointing right at you. Right, you're stepping. So you can take that off and toss it. Throw it in a drug fashion. We're going to need a trash can.
Yeah, that's perfect. And then you can start both with your finger guns, and then just in your right hand, you lay it over top of your thumb, and then you bring them together, and this time your thumb is gonna
There you go. That's good. Now do it again.
So start with both of them. Nope. You want to keep you have both of the strands. If you want to use your fingers kind of within the loops of the instrument, you should keep your fingers at the edge so that it's easy. Because if you have your fingers all the way through and kind of deep into them, it's really hard to get your fingers free. It needs to press smooth. So I just try to keep it. Yes, it is so much more. Everybody makes it look so easy, and I remember thinking like, oh, I'm never gonna get this, and it just takes time.
This. Loop it over. Goes like that.
You can't take a nap unless I can. Okay. So, thank you.
Your savior has arrived. You can leave.
Or if it's a very difficult airway, someone with a beard, then you might have to do this. Let go for a moment, okay? You might have to hold this and let her bag, which is not ideal, but sometimes it's the only way to get a good seal with the beard.
Because the lungs are destructive.
Please, after that, please.
No, she's not gonna see the pressure. He has a beard. If you give a big breath,
You apply a lot of pressure, but slow.
okay, that's good. Let someone else try. You're fine. Yes. Oh, yes.
Is it